This is the video called Green Lines. Often we would like to copy a routine and put it somewhere else. We might want to put it in the same subprogram. We might want to put it in a different subprogram of the same application. And we might want to put it in a totally different application. So first, I'm going to highlight a routine. I'll take this first one. I'll click on the left end of the first instruction I want to copy and the right end of the last one. Now the routine's in a green box. Now, if all you want to do is put it another location in this same subprogram, we could click here to the end, highlight the last instruction, and say, copy green lines below the yellow line. There it is. In this case, though, we put it in the same subprogram, so we know we're going to have a conflict on two different things. First, that this label was duplicated, so we'll change that to another label that's not used. And also that this tab number 0 was used, so we'll have to change that to 22 because I know that's the next one to be allocated. Then I'll replace that line. So now it doesn't have any errors created by our copying it here, but we may want to change some of these lines of the routine to do something differently. Otherwise, we could have just used the first routine that we found there, tab 0. Well, now what if we wanted to copy it into a different subprogram? Well, let's go up here and see our green lines again. Alright, here's where we highlighted it in green. If you wanted to put it in a different subprogram, you would have to come over here and say save the green lines. We click there to save the green lines. Then you go to that subprogram, highlight the line above where you want to put it, and you say paste save lines below the yellow line. That's what you have to do if it's in an entirely different subprogram. But the other case, let's go back to the beginning again. You highlight it in green and you say, I want to put this in a different application. Then you have to save the green lines and store the saved green lines onto the hard drive by clicking here. Now you gotta go to the other application, go to the subprogram where you want to put the routine, highlight in yellow the line you want to be before it, and now when you get there, you now have to place the stored lines in paste save, and then you have to go and tell it to paste the saved lines below the yellow line. So it's a little more difficult when you're changing the application. It's a little more difficult when I wanted to copy it in a different subprogram. But it's pretty simple when you're in the same subprogram. You can just use the copy green lines. You can put lines in a green box if you want to delete them. Here are the 3 times that we copied routine 0 into this program, so I'm going to highlight that in a green box, and all I have to do is go over here and delete the green lines. Another use of the green lines is if you put 1 or 2 lines at the wrong place. What you could do is highlight them green, put the yellow line above, say copy green lines below the yellow line, and then right away say delete the green lines. What you essentially did was you moved the green lines from one place, put them another place, and deleted them from where they were. That allows you to move instructions somewhere else. This is the end of the video for green lines.